LinkedIn, Twitch. What's really, really good, y'all? It's your boy, Aaron Bevins, the millennial entrepreneur, and I'm incredibly excited about this 90-day challenge that we're doing. Let's hop right in. We're not going to waste any time on fluff. We're incredibly excited about it, and I am spearheading this challenge with the one and only Joey Bebo. What's good, Joey?
What's going on, Aaron? How's everybody doing today?
Man, I'm sure everybody's going to be fired up as we are, bro, because we're going to do some incredible things in the next 90 days together. And we're basically going to be going live every single day. And Joey's a good friend of mine, y'all. He's in our community in AW. And he had this incredible idea that he told me about. And I was like, bro, this is so much bigger than you even think. But the premise is we're going to be generating $250,000 each in front of you guys live in 90 days using $0 in marketing expense. And if that sounds too good to be true, then this is probably not for you anyway, because you're going to be one of those persons that's criticizing, and really it's probably you're not willing to put in the work. But we're going to do it. We've done it before where I did a 90-day challenge and the goal was 6 figures in 30 days. We crushed it. And then we shot for $250,000 in 2 months. I failed on that goal. I only hit 180,000. This time, our objective is $250,000 in 90 days live in front of you guys. And already I see through all platforms, we have 100 people live. Joey, that's with no promo. So we got about 17 people on Facebook, a handful of people on YouTube. We have another 20 people in the Facebook group. And we have people on LinkedIn as well. That's crazy. So I don't know if it's just because when we're streaming but we're gonna make some noise over the next 90 days, guys. We'll be going live every single day. And today we're gonna be doing this, making on-market offers, talking with agents. I want to talk to you guys more about how we came up with this, who the heck Joey Bebo is, because you're gonna be seeing a lot of this guy everywhere. This guy's a good friend of mine. We're gonna be crushing it. We're gonna do that right after the intro video. Stay with us, guys, because we're going to do some pretty dope things over the next 90 days and over the next few minutes here. Let's get it.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we made it, that's facts, ayy. I did. We hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the school, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.
Yo, what up? So I'm incredibly hyped about this, y'all, because this is the 90-day challenge. And the objective is $250,000 in gross revenue generated in 90 days or less with $0 marketing expenses. And the primary premise of this is agent and on-market offers, FSBOs, expired listings, withdrawals, everything that centers around agents and on-market. Joey, let's talk about this really quick. First of all, who are you? Because there's many people on the platform and the thousands of people who are going to watch this on the replay and live who don't really know who you are in social media world. Can you just give us a quick intro of who you are and how we came up with this challenge?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name's Joey Bibbo. I'm from New Jersey. I've been wholesaling a little over 3 years now. I did direct to seller for the first 2 years of my business. We were on a dialer doing cold calling with me and 3 other partners. And we fell flat on our faces doing it. We never hired VAs. We were going to start hiring VAs. And then eventually we got to the point where we realized we had to make a pivot. So first we started doing a lot of JVs with other wholesalers. And through that process, I got a couple deals done on market. And then once I started working with Aaron, he basically was like, dude, you got to go like all in on market. I closed a $35,000 deal from on market. And ever since then, we never looked back. Now I have about $100,000 in escrow that's already assigned. And the sky's the limit with this thing. And I basically just wanted to show other people now how to do real estate, how to get into wholesaling with $0 marketing dollars, because I know everybody's going to be doing PPC, they're going to be getting VAs, but when it comes to wholesaling, you could do this stuff with no money. You don't need anything to get started. And we're going to show you guys over the next 90 days exactly how it's done.
I'm dumb hyped about it, yo. I'm dumb hyped about it. So guys, Joey's only been in our community and we've been working together for about 9 weeks now. So to have $100,000 in assignment fees, 6 figures in assignment fees, is absolutely incredible. And it's funny because, you know, I've noticed that what's happening in the market, a lot of people need to run lean operations right now. It is what it is. And so in my mind, I'm like, how can we help as many people as possible get their next 6 figures, multi 6 figures, 7 figures, without having to spend a whole boatload of money on marketing? And Joey is living proof that you can do this. Now, we have other members in the community who are also running very, very lean operations. But man, how sexy is it to build a business with $0 upfront marketing expenses? Where can we go to do that? And we feel like on-market offers and talking to agents and FSBOs, this is the best way to be able to do it. But we're not just going to tell you guys about this. We're going to show you guys live from the trenches. Now, quick little thing before we hop into making these calls, because we've already curated a list of agents that we're going to be calling for properties. Here's what it looks like, guys. Over the next 90 days, we're going to be going live. And also in our community, we have teams of groups of 4. We have 12 teams. And they're also going to be following me and Joey. And we're all competing in an internal community competition. And we have 4 metrics we're going to be measuring, and we're going to be sharing this with the public, with you guys, as we go live for 2 hours every single day, Monday through Friday. These are the metrics we care about over the next 90 days. Number 1, how many contracts can Joey and I contract and actually get executed and ratified? We're also competing internally with our community regarding this metric. Number 2 is how many assignments will we be able to generate over the next 90 days? The third metric is how many closings will we be able to produce over the next 90 days? And finally, and this is as capitalists, the only thing that really matters, everything else walks. This is what talks, and that's how much money have we generated in 90 days. Now, for me, I have the personal goal of $250,000 in 90 days minimum. Joey has the minimum goal of $250,000. Collectively, me, Joey, Chris Crump, and Carlos Todd make a team of 4. And our objective is a minimum of $500,000 generated in 90 days, live right here in front of you, in closed, cold, hard money generated. We're putting our brand, we're putting our name, we're putting our reputation on the line, doing this live in front of you guys, because we can't hide from the accountability. And so we decided to make this also an internal competition. And we have 11 other teams competing with Joey and I behind the in our community to see who can generate the most amount of money, the most amount of closings, the most amount of assignments, the most amount of upfront contracts. And me and Joey are confident that we're about to smoke the competition. Did I miss?
Not beating us.
Did I miss anything?
Nah. What? One other thing. HUDs or it didn't happen. We're going to be showing you guys HUDs anytime we close our deals. So you guys know we're actually doing this. We're not just BSing people. We do this business every single day.
Absolutely. So that's our slogan. You're going to hear us say this all the time. Over the next 90 days, we're going live Monday through Friday. And it is HUDs or it didn't happen. HUDs or it didn't happen. So we're not here just saying, oh, we're shooting for $250,000. Like, no, we're going to walk you guys through the process. We're going to be letting you guys, and by the way, we have a spreadsheet where we're going to show you our numbers. We're going to show you how many contracts came in. That way you can see what our contract to close ratio is. We're going to show you how many assignments we've generated, how many contracts, how many closings, and how much money we've actually made. To show you guys, listen, if we were to lose everything today, we'd be able to be multi-6-figure earners again in 90 days. All right, that's the premise of this. All right, we're incredibly excited about it. I want to show love to everybody who is in the comment section. We got Ryan Wilkerson in the building. We got Chris Gomez. All right, Patricia Figueroa out of New York. We got New Mexico, Tanya Feltz in the building. Sierra Monique, the most beautiful woman this side of the Mississippi. All right, we got Israel Allen. What's good? What's good? Ain't nothing but a chicken wing, Big Daddy, lightweight. Brandon Tripp. So we talking profit. That's right. We're talking profit. Jordan Size Love in the building. Yo, you guys are showing out. And we love the fact that you guys are here supporting. Guys, do us a favor before we start making calls right now. If you feel like there is anybody who can benefit from watching us call agents live and generate $250,000 with $0 marketing expense, breaking limiting beliefs and showing you guys instructional and practical steps on how to do this right now with $0 out of pocket. If there's anybody you feel could benefit from this, please share this out. Please share this out. And please comment a fire emoji in the comment section, because that boosts our algorithm and that allows, guys, we're not charging anything to go live and give y'all this value. But by sharing this out and tagging people, what y'all are doing is kind of like you're paying us, because our objective is to get this in front of as many people and help as many people escape from middle class and poverty as humanly possible. All right. It doesn't require a whole lot of money for you to get rich in this business. And I don't know about you, but I grew up in a trailer house. So for me, $250,000 in 90 days was getting rich. So if your standard, if that's below your standard, maybe this is not for you. And maybe you and I don't have the same beliefs. But growing up with mothballs in a trailer house, $250,000 in 90 days is getting rich. I don't care about what you say. You know, I think everybody's so stuck. You know what I'm saying? $250,000 in 90 days, if you look at that at scale, that's $1 million in 4 quarters. I don't know about you, that's getting rich to me. So I love you guys, and thank you everybody. Dude, we have 190 people live across all platforms right now with no marketing promo. I told you this thing would blow up, Joey.
Yeah, we didn't even put this thing out yet.
I told you that this, watch this, by the end of, but mark my words, y'all, by the end of this 90-day challenge, there's going to be on average 500 to 1,000 people live. I'm not talking about all replays and all that. Like, there'll be 500 to 1,000 people live, because people can resonate with generating a crap ton of money in a reasonable amount of time with $0 out of pocket. That's where we are in the marketplace. I already knew this thing was going to blow up. Shout out to everybody who's here. Let's go. We out here. Joey, do you have anything to say before we start making calls, bro? Because I'm hyped, bro. I can't even sit
I'm
still.
excited to get started calling, bro. I can't wait to show everybody literally how this channel works, and just, you don't need money to get rich in real estate. Just understand that, because I started with absolutely nothing. I haven't had a salary in the last 6 years, and you do not need a penny to make it. All that you need is effort. If you can put the effort in, you guys are going to get there.
Facts. Big facts, man. 100%. 100%. Joey, let's go ahead and get this thing popped off. I want to give Joey the proper praise and credit that he deserves. He is the spearhead of this challenge. This was his idea. He approached me. I asked him if I could be a part of it, because he's a part of the community and I want to put him on. But he is the one who's actually crushing this. Guys, in 9 weeks, he has 6 figures under contract. Okay, so Joey, I'm going to put the spotlight on you. Go ahead and spearhead us. Let's start making on-market offers to agents and show them how we get this thing popped off. All right, I'm going to put you on the screen, brother, and then I'm going to come back in just a few seconds. Let's get it, Joey.
Cool. We're going to start in San Antonio.
By the way, guys, put in the comment section, I want you to put what city you're in, what state you're in. That way we can show you guys love. I'm going to be making calls. Joey's going to be making calls, and the goal is $250,000 in 90 days.
And if you guys got ideas of markets you want us to call in, we could do this thing in any market in the whole country. We're starting in Texas, but if you guys want us to go in your states, just let us know. We'll add it to the list, and the next day we'll call in those areas. Let me just pull up Propelio really quick.
Hold on, let me bring it back real quick while he's pulling up Propelio. If y'all want to know what the stands for, it's not the machine gun. It's not the automatic weapon. That's the teller counting up the stacks. You ever had the teller count up bands for you? Just bands on bands. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like. Come on now. Come on now. And that's what we're going to be doing. Guys, let me know in the comments. I want to know what city. I want to know what state you're in. Because mind you, right now we have about 200 people live across all platforms. So you can connect with people who.
Hi, is this Alexandra?
Yes, how can I help you?
Hi, my name's Joseph. I'm a real estate investor. I was actually calling about the listing that you had on Cholita Street.
Yes.
Okay, is that still available? Go ahead.
Kind of. I think I'm not gonna sell it. I think I'm gonna keep it. Where are you calling from? Have you seen the house?
I haven't seen the house in person, just what I'm seeing online. I'm from New Jersey myself, but my partners they live in San Antonio, so we do a lot of real estate down there.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm just gonna remove it. I'm not gonna get what I want, and I just put it in the market because we have too many projects going on. But I'm just gonna keep it and probably fix it.
Okay, so this is your house that you're selling?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and I mean, was it basically you either get asking price or you're not willing to sell it kind of thing, or was there any wiggle room?
Or very close,
Or
or
very
very,
close.
very, very close. I mean, I'm not gonna pay 65,000 or 70,000.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And what was this one that you were gonna flip yourself?
Yes, yes. No. We owned that house for many, many years,
Okay.
and it was rented for many, many years, and then there was a fire in the back of the house.
Got
So
it.
yes, so there was a fire, and then we need to redo it and either keep it or sell it. But we would do a lot better if I. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, no problem.
We do a lot better if we just fix it and sell it. You know what? My hope was that somebody that was going to live in the house in new construction could buy it at that price, and it would be very, very good for them.
Understood. Okay. And with the fire and everything, is it still structurally sound?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And have you guys done repairs since the fire happened, or is it basically just like as is since the fire happened?
Well, we cleaned it. We removed all the sheetrock and cleaned it. I mean, you wouldn't have to get any dumpsters to remove anything at this point. And yeah, I think we're just gonna keep. I keep on forgetting to remove it. I guess I just leave it in case that somebody that wants to live in the house wants to buy it.
Okay, so as an investor, you don't think even at like 89,000 or something close to that, it's just gonna be too tight of a deal? Because it sounds like you're an investor yourself.
You would be making money, maybe not a lot, maybe like 25.
25. Okay. Understood. And do you have any other properties that you'd be interested in selling right now, or any other listings maybe that you have?
Not for an investment.
Not for an investment. Okay. Do you ever come across stuff?
I do, but I work with a lot of investors already.
Understood. Okay. I mean, is there any way I could be added to that list? That way, when you do come across stuff like that, we could pay you a good referral on it.
Yeah, send me your info.
Okay. Typically, we'll do like a $5,000 referral if we end up closing on the property.
Okay, sounds good. Just send me your info, and I'm driving right now, but yes, I will think of you.
Okay, and would it be okay if I just placed you on a brief hold? I want to at least give you an offer on this property to see if it's something we could get done. All I need is like probably 30 seconds to a minute, if that's okay. I just want to talk to my partner and see what we could do.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So the first thing that I want to bring up, guys, is Joey's going to he put it on hold so that he can underwrite the deal and make the offer. So that's what he's doing right now. Did you notice how he made an effort after building the rapport, determining what the situation is on the property? He has her on mute right now, but he acts with urgency, meaning that right now he's looking to make her an offer on the first call. Why? Because speed earns business and time kills deals. This is how we train in our community. This is a rule of thumb. You make an offer on the first contract, and watch this. I'm gonna take it to the next level because I'm basically breaking down what Joey's doing. He's also gonna aim to get the contract on the first call. Now, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to always, but at least if you make that your aim, then you have the urgency to be able to get it as soon as possible. Whereas your competition is going to be like, well, I got all the information I need to see if this makes sense. I'm going to call you back tomorrow with an offer. Meanwhile, our team, our community has gone in, contracted that deal, and we already got it sold by the time that you would come back with your first offer. Time kills deals, guys.
Time kills all deals. It's happened too many times to me, bro.
Yep. And while Joey's doing this, there's a famous quote from Stephen Covey, who is the son. Dr. Stephen Covey. He's the son of the author of the book, Stephen Covey. Stephen Covey Jr. But basically what he says is, author of the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He says, we no longer live in a society where the big fish eat the small fish. We now live in a world where the fast fish eat the slow fish, right? So you don't have to be the biggest fish anymore in order to make money and get rich, but you do need to be fast. You do need to act with urgency in order to really do this. Yep.
probably gonna be 50K for the Reno. ARV is probably like 150, maybe 160. I don't think we're gonna be unless I would say novation for this one, but it's already listed, so there's no novation we could do on this one. I think as a cash offer, I'm not gonna be anywhere near her price. I'll make her the offer, but I'm probably gonna have to be at like 50K, and not even that's gonna be tight. Do I offer owner financing?
I mean, why not just make the offers, bro? Go ahead and come back. She's waiting for the offer, even if you know that it might not work. Let's hit her with the offer. At least we'll leave her with a good taste and follow up with her, see if in the future something changes.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay, hitting her back right now. Hey, you still there, Alexandra?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So looking at it, I think it's gonna cost us at least 50 grand to do the work. I'm guessing we could probably sell it for 150, maybe 160 on the highest events, because everything else that sold in the area, there was like some new construction that sold for 180, and then basically everything else that sold was like fixed up comps, and they were around like 160, but they were all a little bit bigger. They were, I think it was like 100 or 200 square feet over 1,000 square feet. So we'd probably be like 40,000, honestly, all cash.
Oh no, no. But I really appreciate you calling. No, you know what? I'm just gonna fix it. I thank you so much.
Okay, and really quick before I let you go, would you maybe be open to like an owner finance on that? Because then I could probably get you more money for it.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's not gonna work anyway.
No, understood. Okay, well, I appreciate your time, and any other investment properties or any of the other ones that you have, if you want to sell them as is, just keep my number, please. I'll shoot you a text.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Alexandra. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Beautiful. So guys, here's what's beautiful about this. Where the rubber meets the road is when you make the offer. That's where the rubber meets the road. That's where you get traction. And guess what? You're going to have to make dozens and dozens and dozens of offers for the ones that say yes. It's just how it goes. That's the nature of our business. Doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. I made a post about this the other day. Joey, tell me what you think about this so I can call the next one. But the post, sometimes we're not seeing immediate traction in business, and we think that we're doing the wrong thing. And it's like, no, you just need to do more of what you're already doing, right?
Exactly. You got to double down on exactly what you've been doing and just go harder. And look at where you're messing up. If there are certain things, like sometimes you're not making the offer the right way. There's obviously things to look into there, but it's usually just self-auditing yourself, and that's how you'll figure it out.
Facts. Big facts. All right, I'm calling this next one time for the one time.
And Mando in the comments said, ask her what she thinks the ARV is. That is definitely something I should have asked her. Always get the agent's opinion on the ARV, whether they're the owner or the agent. They're in real estate. They should have at least an idea of what it should sell for on the back end.
All right, I'm not going to triple tap because we're talking to agents, but I am going to double tap, fam.
I would just double tap.
We only have 18 more minutes that we can be here live. Typically, guys, we're going to be going live 2 hours a day, every single day. But since we got started a little later today, it'll be less. But at least you guys get the idea of what we're doing. Somebody asked in the comment section, can you share the contract you use for these deals? Yes, we can. We will share that with you, with all of you. We're going to share with you guys a training on how to build a list for this, a video that Joey created. We're going to be sharing with you an offer calculator, a rehab calculator, the formula we utilize in order to generate these deals, a script that we utilize to have these conversations, as well as the LOI template that we send over to the agents once we've made the offers to solidify our intent to purchase these properties. So those of you that for those that don't know, Joey, what's the model here? So we get these properties under contract, and then what's our exit? How are we making deals? How are we actually making money on these deals once we contract them?
We're assigning these over to investors. So the model we're running is called wholesaling. If anybody isn't familiar with it, basically we contract the properties as if we're going to buy them ourselves, and then we put in a contingency in the contract that we could assign it, and then we assign it to an investor that's typically going to buy it cash, sometimes hard money. And once they close on the deal, that's how we get paid our commission. And we'll try to make 10, 20, 30,000 per deal usually.
Yep. The average deal size is $12,000 to $15,000, and we're looking to generate $250,000 in 90 days. I'm calling the next one right now. Guys, engage with us in the comment section. Dude, we have 250 people live right now through all platforms. We have like 60-something people on Facebook alone. We have a handful of people on YouTube. We have LinkedIn and IG. Like, shout out to all you guys. We appreciate all of you.
Absolutely.
Holy smokes. Joey.
These agents aren't trying to answer you today.
Sorry, I missed your call. I'm either with a client or on the other line. If you complete the detailed message and the reason you called, I'll be happy to.
I'm going to double tap this guy. Steven says, where can we find that information at? We're going to share it with you in the comment section. It's going to be in a link where we're going to give you all that information so that you can utilize this and start following us on our journey and let us know how things are working out for you. So, guys, the premise of this whole challenge is $250,000 in 90 days with $0 marketing expense. I'm double tapping this agent. If this one doesn't answer, then I'll go to the next one, dude, and then after that, then I'll just
I got you.
Hot potato. Brandon Tripp says.
Sorry, I missed your call. I'm either.
Brandon Tripp says, how often do you have buyers not come through? It's very rare. It's very rare that a buyer doesn't come through, especially if we have them deposit non-refundable EMD, which is earnest money deposit. So in our opinion, we're not securing your interest as a buyer until you've dropped that non-refundable earnest money with escrow. But I guarantee you, if that buyer puts $5,000 in non-refundable EMD, Brandon, they're coming through, bro.
Oh, they're buying that deal.
Bro. Like, everything else walks. Yeah, money talks. All right, I'm calling this next one.
I don't see the Facebook. It says Facebook user, but with zero marketing expense, can you let us know what how you're achieving numbers at $0 expense? What we're doing is literally going on Redfin. You guys will see in the trading video, like there's free data, Redfin, Realtor.com, Zillow. They're all active listings on all these platforms, and all you have to do is find the ones that are good for wholesale deals, build a list with it, and that's how you guys get to call in. Find the agent's number. It's usually on the listing. If not, Google it. And that's how we find these. And you don't have to spend any money. All you got to do is just spend time doing it.
So who wants to join the challenge? Put it in the comment section if you want to join the challenge. It's just a fun thing, a fun way to gamify making money, right? Business is already, it can be defeating. It can be discouraging. And whenever you have to put up a whole lot of money in business, you know, as entrepreneurs, it's what we do. But there's other resources you can risk other than money in the beginning. And that's your time, your energy, and your skill. That's what Joey and I are showing you. That if you don't have money, if you don't have the resources, you can still become resourceful and generate a stupendous amount of money in a relatively short amount of time by running the reps and putting the time, energy, learning a skill, which is building relationships with agents. By the way, the model is the same. The only difference is the demographic that we're calling. This is the last. If this person doesn't answer, then I'll hot potato back to you. But what were you saying?
If you guys have done wholesaling deals, like that's everyone's question when they're getting into agent outreach is like, well, like what's different about doing this? It's literally identical. Everything is the same. The only difference is the agent's getting paid a commission from the seller typically by the close. That's the only difference is there's one other person in front of you, and that's really it.
Yep. Jordan Sizelove asks this question. Joey, how do you answer?
Hi, this is Varsha.
He says, where are y'all getting the listings to call? So how do we find these listings, Joey? I know you're just getting that down right now, but if we could just expound on that.
Yeah, so we're getting them on Redfin. That's how I look for it. I look for basically anything that's been listed longer than 45 days plus. And then there's like a keyword search you could put into Redfin, and you just put like investor, as is, handyman special, And those are all the distressed homes that are selling on market. And then basically, if it's been sitting longer than 30 days, 45 days on the market, there's a reason why. Usually it's either overpriced, there could be an tenant situation, the seller could be unrealistic. And basically, it's our job to identify the problem, provide a solution with them. And that's usually how we'll get our offers accepted.
All right. And then
This is Justin Garcia.
Facebook user says, hi guys, what's the current system y'all are using? I'm gonna call this person one more time and then hot potato it to you, Joey.
Okay.
You want to answer
I'm
this?
using Podio for my, if you're talking about like CRM type system, I'm using Podio. I basically just add the names to the Podio's web form, put it in, and then I have a whole follow-up sequence that I follow through Podio.
All right, Joey, I just called row 7. If you want to start at row 8.
Let's get it.
I'll be engaging with our community here. Holy smokes, man, you guys are showing up and showing out. I love to see it. Facebook user says, okay, yeah, I think you just answered this question. Mark Boyd says, Aaron Bevins, why you use a script? Let them know. Some people don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love it. So listen, the script allows you to have structure. Okay. Some people will preach, don't use a script, because what they're really saying is you don't want to sound robotic.
I'm unable to get to the phone right now.
But and Joey, while the phone is ringing, can you hold it away from the mic? That way I can talk.
Yeah.
And then you can answer.
Hey, Ernest.
There you go.
Hey, my name's Joseph. I'm an investor. I was calling about your listing on Havencrest.
Yeah, but hey, I'm actually with a client. Can I call you back?
Yeah, or is there a better time for me to call you back by chance?
Man, we got a long day. So,
The same on my end.
it's up to you. What were you? Go ahead and what were you going to inquire about?
I mean, I just had a couple questions on the listing, and then I wanted to make an offer. But if this isn't a good time to speak, I could call you back. But if you have like 2 to 3 minutes, I could probably get you an offer if that's okay.
Why don't you do this? Go ahead and text me what your offer is going to be. I mean, it's really simple. The house is it's a 4-2. The house the main house needs a little bit of work. It's got a brand new casita in the back. It's a great rental opportunity. It'd be great for an investor. And I can try to get the owner down on the price. So I mean, if you want to go ahead and shoot me an offer, just go ahead and do so via text. This client's here from out of town, so
Okay.
I'm probably with them for quite some time.
Could I grab your email really quick, and I'll just send it via email as well?
Yeah. So it's
Awesome.
Ernest, my first name, Ernest, ERNEST,
Okay.
at that's J's and John B.
I just muted his mic for a little bit, so that way we don't divulge that information, because there's some weirdos out
The
here.
buy side of your commission.
Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, the way we have it set up is he's going to be responsible for that. But I mean, we can work. If numbers come into play and we have to go that route, we'll definitely entertain that idea later.
Perfect. Yeah, I just want to make sure we can get it at a price that makes sense. The seller's happy and you're happy. So as long as we can achieve that, we'll.
Yeah, if my seller's happy, then I'm definitely happy. I don't, my stuff gets taken care of one way or the other.
Absolutely. Awesome. Okay, well, I appreciate your time, Ernest. I'm going to do my research on the property, and I'll shoot over an offer shortly.
Okay, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, brother. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
I love it. So you see how Joey stays with the urgency, y'all. And look, not every conversation is going to be the home run conversation. But what I recommend, guys, is remember that these agents sell multiple deals through their careers. So leave them with a good taste in their mouth. Be respectful. Let them know you're serious. You want to do business. They will respect that. And when something does come up, then you might be the first person on their mind to do the deal with. Brandon Tripp asked this question. He says, I like this, but I want to do 250,000 with VAs. Okay, absolutely. We're showing you the process.
Yeah.
If you want to do this with VAs, then your objective would be then to train the VAs to do what we're doing in curating the list, having somewhere to organize all of the data, and then make the calls utilizing the script. You have a template for the LOI. You should be sending out a minimum of 10 to 20 offers a day. and then you can go in, or have your acquisition person go in and you know, confirm all of those deals or underwrite those deals. You know what I mean? So you can absolutely do this with VAs. In fact, I have a whole VA team that I work with. All right. Brandon asked this question: do you care to share your Podio setup? That's up to you, Joey.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty basic Podio. I basically just have the wholesaling one. I think it's like the investor template or something like that. And then basically I just have a new category. I have a follow up on submitted offer category. I have a nurture 1 to 3 months, nurture 3 to 6 months, and then a dead lead and an archive, depending if it's an on market or off market lead. If it's off market, I'll archive it because then I could recycle that data. If it's on market, then I dead lead it because we're not calling them back usually. Like I'll keep the agent info, but I'm not going to call back on the same listings we already kind of got to a solution on.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
All right, Joey, you spoke to some.
yeah, I'm on number 8. So you want to call 9?
Yeah, I'll call 9, and then can you answer this question? It comes from YouTube. 1988 Mondo asks, what did the agent say about commission?
So he basically said the seller's already taking care of the commission. This is actually something that we switched up last night. Ryan Welkerson showed us this. I used to do the double dip method. So anytime I'm doing on market, I would tell the agent would they be okay representing me as the buyer's agent? And Ryan actually took it a step further and basically says he'll pay for the buyer's commission. So basically, like now, instead of the seller
Hey,
having to pay 5 to 6% commission.
Hey,
Hello.
this is Aaron. I was calling about the property on Ike Street.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to see if that property had sold yet. I might be interested in buying.
Not yet.
Okay, awesome. You got a couple minutes to talk about it?
Yes, sure.
I'd love to be able to make you an offer here in the next few minutes. I just wanted to know a little bit about the property to see if it fits what we're looking for. Can you tell me a bit about the condition of it?
It does need work.
Okay.
It looks like that it might need with the flooring. The flooring is missing. The kitchen does need to be updated. Some of the siding is like it's rotten. The roof, it's in fair condition.
Mhm.
So it does need a lot of work.
Okay, completely understood. Completely. All right, makes sense. Let me ask you this. I don't have an agent representing me. Would you be okay if I paid your commission in this transaction?
And that would be like non-representing.
Yes, non-representing.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I could definitely help you out in that way. Are you a wholesaler?
I do wholesale. Right now I'm looking to build my portfolio. So depending on where we're able to contract on the deal, this might be something that we wholesale, meaning we'll purchase the property at whatever agreed upon price and then probably turn around and list it on the MLS after we, you know, put some makeup on it and then create a quick profit spread there. Or it might make more sense to purchase it and then do an Airbnb and only fix it up necessary enough for us to be able to rent it out each month. Or if it makes sense, I could assign it to any one of the investors in my network. I think the biggest thing that we're looking at is if the numbers make sense, then we can close cash.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you would have to look at it. I mean, in the pictures, I mean, it doesn't show exactly, you know, all the issues with it.
Mm-hmm.
When can you go see it?
I can go see it today. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm definitely looking to take down a few deals. We have quite a bit of capital that needs to be deployed, and we're looking to do this with urgency. So I can go see it today if we could make that happen.
Yeah, that would be fine. Like more or less what time?
I would say around 3:30, 4 p.m.
Okay, 4 p.m. can be done.
I'm assuming the property is vacant, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it's vacant.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just didn't want to assume. Okay, and what's the let's say you and I are to agree on a price with the seller. Are they ready to move forward right away?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And let me ask you this, Anai. If the property's fixed up, what's your opinion on the resale value? What do you think I could get for this? Let's say I take it down cash and I fix it up. What do you think I could sell this for if I were to list it with you again?
I kind of looked it up.
Hmm.
Hold on, I'll tell you exactly. I'm right here on my computer.
It's my first call, bro. You know what I mean? It is what
You
it
gotta get the
is.
marbles out of the mouth.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised they
But
didn't say that for me, bro.
I mean, I accept it. We're live. There's only 250 people live across all platforms. So yeah, I am a little nervous.
My
I have
bad.
her muted, by the way. She's looking
So
for.
I've got one that I'm assuming an investor picked it up. I don't know if you've seen it online on 250 McCartney Street.
Okay.
It's the same area in the Palo Alto Heights area.
Mhm.
It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath,
Mhm.
almost the same square footage. They're asking 224.
Mhm.
I've been sold like kind of more or less. I was saying like 185, 190
Mhm.
to sell fast, so it doesn't sit on the market. But that's kind of like what I had to analyze in that area.
Okay, about 180, 190.
Yes.
Okay. Why is the seller selling the property? Why not just fix it up themselves? I feel like they could get so much more.
They don't have the funds.
Okay, makes sense. Okay. And are they negotiable on price at all, Anahi? If I could come in cash and I pay your commission and I am paying the closing costs, are they negotiable at all?
Yes.
Okay. Understood. I think I have all the information that I need in order to see if this qualifies for what I'm looking for, Anahi. I'm going to place you on a brief hold and I'm going to come back with an offer, okay? 1 second. Anahi, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Is that okay if I place you on hold?
Sure.
Okay, 1 moment. Normally, guys, I don't ask for permission. I just tell them, but I didn't hear her register it, so I just want to make sure she heard me. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to underwrite this deal really quick. Let's see. She's saying the ARV is probably around 180, 190. She's saying that there's a comp for 220 something, but the thing is, that's not really a comp. Why? It hasn't sold. It's still active. So that means nothing to me. So I'm going to run my own numbers right now. So I'm doing that right now, y'all. Joey, you want to critique the conversation up until now? That way they, just give some feedback.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think. There were a couple parts that I wanted to touch on. Oh yeah, paying her a commission. You want to specify you're going to pay 3% of the commission, just the buyer's end, not the full 6. So I think that's really the only one of the, and me and Aaron are still getting like used to this because we literally were, but until today we were literally saying, "Are you okay representing us as the buyer's agent?" And that's what literally last night we made that pivot. So yeah, E, when you're doing the when you're doing that part, just say like, "Are you okay if I pay your buyer's end of the commission?" You want to make sure you specify that, otherwise you're going to get stuck paying a full 6% commission,
Mm-hmm.
and then that
Yeah,
could.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Everything else was good though. I mean, you skilled that objection when she asked if you're a wholesaler. And it's funny because I usually tell them straight up I'm a wholesaler so I could just deal with it up front. But she asked you right out the gate and you skilled that one. That's exactly what you guys got to say. It's like as wholesalers, we are looking to take down properties, whether it's a fix and flip, whether it's a buy and hold. But I do own a wholesaling company. I'm very active. That's one of my best business models. So that's how that's one of the options that we may do, but we also might take this down ourselves. And that's the truth. Because if my investors want to take it down with me, I'll do an equity deal versus doing an assignment of contract. And then now I'm taking down a property with $0. So it's all about what you negotiate in this business.
Big facts. All
So
right, so this is
Patricia, Or go ahead.
I was just saying this is a 2-bed, 1-bath, and what I'm looking at here is just based on cost per square foot. If I go cost per square foot, because this is the smallest one, I would say we're probably looking at an ARV of 165. It needs a lot of work. I'm gonna call this a gut rehab. I mean,
So
I think that I can be around 90,000.
how much do you think the reno is going to be?
I think the reno is gonna need so much work. I think it's gonna need probably about 15 and 20 in work.
20K in work.
Because I mean the inside is like really clean, but it's gonna need a significant amount of work. So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna hit it with 90.
Yeah, 90
90?
you're
Okay,
good.
so I just talked with my team right now, and we really love this property, and we think it's in a great area. We have an exit strategy in mind here, but it is going to need a significant amount of work. So we were thinking if we were to come in, I could pay 3% commission and allow you to like a non-listing sort of thing, but pay your 3% commission on our side. I'll pay all of the closing costs. We can pay in cash if we were at $90,000, and then we can close within 2 to 4 weeks, depending on title being cleared.
Okay, if you could do 95, I think it will interest my client.
If I could do 95?
Yes.
Okay.
And not pay the 3%. I told him that if we needed to, like, it would just be the 3%, just to help him out.
Stay at 90.
The listing side and no buyer representative. Basically, he only pays the 3%.
Okay, so you have an agreement where he's only paying 3% period?
If an investor comes in and they go unrepresented.
Let me ask you this: what if I were to pay the 3%? He can still pay his 3%. That's fine. I'll still pay 3%, but come in at 90. Because I'm also offering to pay the closing costs. I don't need any concessions from him. And we can close fast.
So I think it would have to be at 95, honestly.
95?
Yes.
Okay. I understand. Hold on one moment. Let me just see if this makes sense. Hold on one moment, okay?
You on mute?
All right, I'm muting her again just because I want to give her a fight. Bro, I think that we're still at
I think you're good. I just even
8
if
to
it's a
10
10K assignment, you're good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm cool with 10K. I'm trying to run up the bag. It's momentum in this.
Let's get it.
All
We
right.
need for that first contract today.
And I really don't want to. I don't want to lose a deal trying to nickel and dime over a few thousand. If you're saying it's not necessary for us to pay the 3% commission, and like you have that agreement with them, I'll pay the closing costs still. I will come in at $95,000 cash.
Okay. That would be something that he would entertain.
Okay. What's our next step here? If we're at 95,000 cash, we pay all closing costs.
We just have to put it on a contract. If you could text me the legal, the LLC, or the buyer that's going in, the buyer, and I'll put it all in paper. And then if you want, since you're paying the closing, just let me know which title company you want to use.
Beautiful. What I'm gonna do, Anai, would you please text me your email? I will send you an LOI in email format with all of that information, the terms that we discussed, our LLC, the title company, all of that fun stuff. I will send you all of that in an organized format. That way you can just quickly copy and paste everything on your purchase agreement for the offer.
Okay, perfect. I'll send it to you right now.
I'll be on standby, and you'll have this within the next hour and a half.
Okay, thank you.
Talk to you soon. I look forward to doing business, Anai.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Bye. Let's go.
Closers
We really
close.
did it.
Closers close. You took that a step. I like how you said that. What's the next steps? Because like usually it's like, okay, I'll submit the offer, like cool, I'll circle back with you, or usually they'll just call me back, offer's been accepted, we go under contract. But you pushed it a little bit further, and you're probably gonna get that contract now, probably today.
That's right. Yeah, facts. Yo, this has been absolutely crazy, guys. I know we've gone a little bit over time, but it's because we had to start a little bit late. We had some technical difficulties. Tomorrow we will be ready to go live from 11 a.m. CST to 1 p.m. CST. We're gonna do this, and that's, by the way, that's 12 p.m. EST to 2 p.m. EST. Okay, and you can do the math on what that means for the PST people on East Coast, on West Coast, and in Arizona. All right. With that said, guys, we have a massive community of people that are doing this 90-day challenge along with us. They're competing against me and Joey's team. We're incredibly excited about it. It's a fun way to gamify business and make a whole lot of money and earn while you learn and earn while you play. And we're going to be taking the lead, doing this every single day, Monday through Friday. Again, 11 a.m. CST to 1 p.m. CST. And I'm really excited about it. Joey, do you have any last words? We have 250 people live across all platforms, and over 60 of them are on Facebook alone. It's crazy.
I just wanted to thank everybody for coming here today, and I'm looking forward for these next 90 days to show you guys how you can make $250K in 90 days, zero marketing dollars. And we're going to make it look like it's easy, but this is a lot of years in the making to get here. So don't think it's going to be that easy, but if you guys put in the work, you guys will be successful.
Absolutely. Guys, we cannot wait to work with you. We hope that a lot of you follow this journey. Many of you will get your first deal working alongside Joey and I, just watching us. Many of you will hit your first 6 figures. Many of you will hit your first 6-figure deal. We can't wait to highlight you guys along the way. You're going to be seeing a lot of us all over social media. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, let's get it.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. I did. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.